Hi, welcome back. In this video I want to show you some exercises that you can do for your upper body and for your legs. Now your legs are your biggest muscles, and when you exercise your legs you're going to use more energy and thus burn more calories. Now most of you have probably heard of the squat. Squat is simply bending down of the legs. Now there are good ways to do squats and bad ways to do squats. And if you've ever done squats and your knees hurt, it's probably that you're putting too much emphasis on pushing up through your legs, putting the emphasis around your knees. Now, oftentimes people's knees hurt because of the muscle around it, and they're doing it wrong. If you're having knee issues and it's a structural issue, bone issue, then I go see your doctor. All right. When I instruct my clients, I like to give them the mental image of a marionette puppet. When you do a squat, you should be using your glutes, your butt muscles here. So imagine that you have a string coming down through your shoulders and tying to the bottom of your buttocks. All right? So when you go down, when you bend back, you're being let down on the string and you're being pulled up by that same string. Now you got two pivot points. You got your hip and you got your knee. Your hip is your primary pivot point, and your knee is your secondary, and that's more passive. It's just going with the flow. So when you do a squat, put that hip back, bend, and go down slowly. Now imagine I'm being let down by a string. I'm keeping my body straight, my head up, and I'm going to be pulled up by that string in my butt. So the emphasis is not pushing up through my legs, but being pulled up through my buttocks. And again, the weight is on my heels, so I can lift my feet, lift the balls of my feet off the ground. All right, so do some squats. If it's easier, put your hands forward, down, this. All right. So remember, being pulled up through your buttocks, being let down through your buttocks. You can go down as deep as you want, just as far as you can go. That's great. If you want to do a deep squat, take a wider stance. But shoulder width apart is just a fine place to be. All right. Now I want to show you lunges. Lunges are similar. You can do lunges front, lunges back, lunges side lunges, curtsy lunges. I'm just going to show you a forward lunge that's very simple to do. Again, the same idea, let down through your buttocks, being pulled up through your buttocks. Primary weight is on the heel. So you can step forward, good stance, go down. Again, the weight is on my heel. So go down as low as you can. If that's here, that's fine. Again, but the weight is on this heel coming up, and I'm gonna push myself back. Come forward. The other leg. So those are some simple leg exercises that you can do. Now, for your upper body, push-ups are a great thing to do. You can do push-ups on the floor. A lot of people can do that, but you may not want to get your hands dirty with an area that you've been walking in. So you can do push-ups off of a counter or off of your chair. So I'm going to show you some counter push-ups, some desktop push-ups that you can do. Again, go into that 45-degree position. Keep that body in line. Don't let it sag. Keep it firm. Brace that core. And do a basic push-up. Do as many as you can. Now, where I put my hands, further apart, closer, will make push-up all different. If I put my body weight forward or further back, that'll change the exercise as well. So if I do a diamond push-up, I'm using different muscles. I'm going to put more emphasis on my triceps here. If I go further back, and again, this is strong forearm, shoulder position. This is a more difficult push-up to do. Otherwise, just do a regular push-up. Go a bit wider. Just do as many as you can. Change it up. Now I can use a chair as well. Same chair we used before. And I can do sort of a quasi dip. You may want a forward dip. So I'm going to move my body forward over my arms so that my arms are coming to my waist. I can do some of those. I'll go back further and just do a regular kind of push up. If I want to go even down further, put my hands on the seat. And do some push-ups. And if I really want to, I can go down to the floor. All right, I want to show you one more exercise, but we're going to have to go underneath the desk to do that. So depending on what you're wearing during the day, you may or may not want to do this, get on the floor. But if you've got a desk, you can easily grab onto, room underneath it. An inverted row is a great body weight exercise that you can add in. Just doing a little bit of these, you'll really be working your upper body, your back, and your arms. So grab onto the desk in front of you, shoulder width apart hands, that'll make it comfortable. Now, where I put my legs will determine how hard the exercise is. If my legs are underneath, I'm actually supporting some of my body weight with my legs. If I move my legs forward, I'm going to make it a little bit more difficult. If an inverted row is really easy for you, get a chair and put your legs up on a chair, and you'll really increase that body weight difference. So an inverted row is simply just pulling your body up and down, up and down. You get the idea. Now, it's a challenging exercise. If all you can do is one to start, that's fine. Do one, do two, then work your way up. Get all that exercise. All right, if you can incorporate exercise throughout your day, in less than a minute, you can get a lot of different exercises in and keep yourself alert. I hope you enjoyed these exercises, and I hope you can incorporate them into your day. And I'm going to show you some more exercises in the next videos. Enjoy. Stay fit.